So hi guys, ready to wear business is the new oil boom. Are you aware? Are you aware as a fashion designer, as an upcoming fashion designer, that the easiest way for you to cash in on Nigeria, on fashion business in Nigeria now is ready to wear business? Are you aware? If you have not started, like I used to say, you are on a long thing. Now on this video, we'll be looking at sourcing of our materials, cutting and pattern drafting of our materials, joining our cutout fabrics, and then making it the finishing look like that of our counterparts that is abroad. Okay, have you ever gone to the market to ask for how much a packet shirt of Balenciaga is? It's from 18,000 naira and above. So you can imagine if you make something that is similar to that and then you bring your price down to 12,000, whereas the cost of producing it is not more than 3,000 naira. That's why I said, if you have not found out that ready to wear business, more especially female wears, you're on a long thing. Now today on this channel we'll be talking about sourcing, cutting, drafting, joining, where to get joiners. Now let's go right into this video. If you are an old subscriber, welcome back. If you are a new subscriber, do well to subscribe so that any video that comes up on this channel, you will be the first person to see. Then let's go right into it. Now if you want to go into the ready to wear business, you can't just walk into any shop you see to buy your materials, right? So because those shops you see, those vendors, most of them go to these wholesalers to buy, and then they are selling in pieces, 1 yard, 2 yards. You find out that theirs will be more expensive. An ordinary flowered crepe that you will buy for 800, 900 from the wholesalers, you can end up buying it from the resident shops you see around us for 1416. That is costly. I'm not trying to stop anybody's business, but I'm saying that as a ready to wear business person, okay, you have to source for your materials where it's cheaper. Now markets where clothes I wore before now, I made them, both trouser and top. The cup I'm putting on now, I made them. Only the belt is what I did not make. So prints, all depends on you. Playing with materials, all depends on you. It depends on what you want to do. So as you can see, this is an African print, and you don't want to know how much this costs. Okay, if I tell you how much, you won't believe me. So all you need to do is make your wares, wear them, promote it effortlessly and shamelessly, and you will see results. I did it, and I want you to learn from my experience. You need to know how to play with materials, your choice of materials, your choice of color. Okay, so when you're able, you should be able to know what your target audience wants or your clients will want. You should be able to follow the trend. You should be able to know what is trending, like this picture that I put here and this picture that I inserted here. You see, these are the kind of things that are moving now. These are the kind of things that people want to wear now. Okay, so that when you are going to the market, you will have exactly what you want in your mind as you are looking out for materials. Don't go for materials that are dull. Okay, now you can find beautiful materials that are still beautiful but cheap. Okay, now where to source your materials from videos. Now before you watch to the end of this video, you will get to see the places where you will source your materials for cheaper, as little as 300 naira, 500 naira, before you will get a material that is as expensive as 600 naira in that market. Just know that the material is out of this world. And you know the funniest thing, this beautiful crepe that you are seeing here, both men and women use it now to sew. I've seen men wearing flowered crepe now, trouser and top. Okay, and they buy. You don't want to know how much that they pay for those materials. I've actually sold one. You know, I saw it somewhere and they said 30-something thousand naira. I made it. Somebody saw it and said he liked it, and I told my tailor prepare one for him, and then I sold it for 15,000 naira. But my dear, the cost of producing that material, everything was nothing less than 5,000. Okay, so you can imagine when you are making 10 pieces of it, 20 pieces of it. Okay, so and then if you want to really make gain in ready to wear business, don't make one. go to the market in bulk. I will still be making a video on how I leveraged on loans, okay, to fund my business. Okay, so you go in bulk to buy. When you want to buy, go in bulk and buy materials that you can use to work on for like 1 month, and then you produce hundreds of them. Shoot video. Okay, that's why you see some of these online vendors, you see somebody posting like 10 different styles. That's what he did or she did. She went to the market, sourced for the materials, bought them in bulk, because that is when you buy cheaper. Buy them in bulk. If you are buying in bulk for what I am wearing, if there are some markets you go to, you see this material I'm wearing for 4,000 naira, 6 yards, 5,000 naira, 6 yards. Okay, but if you are buying in bulk, you can buy it as low as 1.5 for one. And then no matter how bad the economy is that you want to reduce the price of this thing, you can't go below 7,000 naira. If you go below, anyway, depending on how you want to sell it, sourcing, you can actually source from Oshodi. Oshodi is the main hub in Lagos. You can actually source from Oshodi. These are pictures from my visit to Oshodi. Anytime I go, I used to make videos there. I make videos a lot. This is their material. This is for 300. This is for 500. This is 700, I guess. Sample lace is there at 700, 600. You can buy them, make beautiful pictures, outfits that people you will sell for as higher. It depends on your bargaining power. If you are selling to bankers that don't have time to go to the market, you'll be shocked at the kind of price that you will get. Okay. Then secondly, we are going to talk about the cotton now. Now in the cotton, that is where our channel comes into play. I'm giving you basics. There's no time for beating around the bush. All this 0.5, all this calculation that makes it very difficult for us to sew. You can't do that in ready-to-wear business. Now this channel is for people that want to strictly go into ready-to-wear business. If you know that you want to be sewing corsets and all that, you have to wait for our master class. Okay, but for now, this channel is for beginners that want to go into ready-to-wear business, and here I'm giving you tips and tricks on how to make it. Okay, you can make as much as millions. Yes, don't think it's scam. It depends on your power. The only thing that is limiting you is you. Okay, I want to give an instance. This movie called Tribe of Judah, Funke Akindele made sure she put it on all our faces. All of us wanted to see the movie. Because why? She marketed it with passion. She promoted it with passion. She promoted it shamelessly. She danced like a... Okay? And that is why wherever you see Tribe of Judah, you want to see, oh, what's going on there? That's how you should market your products. Okay? So you source it from Oshodi. Another cheap place is Aba. I will advise to many vendors online, please certify that the vendor is real before you send your money. Certify that the vendor is real before you send your money. You can't be sending money to somebody that his Facebook page is just 200 friends, that has nothing to lose. Okay, so verify that the vendor has been in business for a long time before you send your money. That's about the sourcing of the materials. Then secondly, we talk about the cotton. Okay, we'll talk about the cotton. The cotton is where our channel comes into play, because on this channel I'm giving you basics. There's no time to start sleeping on what you want to cut, except you don't want to stand up from there. Okay, so you just learn the basics and then you are fine. Ready to wear clothes does not really need you calculating and calculating and calculating, more especially when you are working on stretchy fabrics. When you're watching, the stretchy fabrics are the simplest and sweetest materials to work with, because no matter how you cut it, it enters, except if the person is extra large. Okay, so here we are giving you the basics on how you can start your ready-to-wear business. Okay, then we go into the sewing. The sewing, all you need to know about the sewing is the finishing. Please, if your finishing is rough, nobody needs to be told that this one they run out for Nigeria. So make your finishing beautiful and professional. Okay, I will advise you pay people that have the 4-thread machine. I have it. You pay people that have the 4-thread machine to do your work for you. If you are in Lagos, you can bring your work to me. My number is on the screen. So you bring your work to me. At the top, we can join your material that you have cut for you with our 4-thread machine, and before you know it, it comes out beautiful. The finishing comes out like what you are seeing here. It comes out like that ready-made clothes that you see on the market and in the market and envy. There's nothing, it's just the machine. Our straight sewing machine can sew it but cannot give it that finishing. But 4-thread machine gives it finishing. But then if you cannot access the 4-thread machine, you can use your normal sewing machine. But please work on the finishing. Your clothes must not have threads lying all over it, showing all over it. No. Okay, you can use hemming gum. There are types of hemming gum now in the market. So you can use hemming gums to hide your stitches, so you don't need to sew. Then again, you can use make sure you are using the exact matching thread, so that your cloth does not have to shout those stitches out. It makes it look so unprofessional. So if you use matching stitches where stitches need to show, and then you invest in hemming gum, my dear, you are out to make a lot of money. And then the last one I want to talk about is how to market your finished product. Where can you take your finished products to? If you are starting out, someone like me in my shop, people walk up to me now and say, oh, I love this, oh, I love this, and then they pick it, okay, and pay for it. Then I sell online too, okay. But if you are just starting out, you don't need to wait for people to come to you. You can take it to them. You can locate offices and take it to them. Wear what you are selling. Tell them this is what I'm carrying. Wear it. You can take it to the banks. You can take it to the offices. Okay? If you are making ready to wear for babies, you can take it to hospitals during the antenatal days. Okay? You can take it, if you are making ready to wear for children, you can take it to their schools. When school closes, that you know that, okay, parents will be coming in to pick up their children, you sample it. Sample these things shamelessly. The truth of the matter is, if you do not tell people what you are doing, nobody will know. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. So this year is 2024. I want you to make more money than you made last year. Please do not hide your lantern under the bowl and use it to cover. How do you want it to shine? You must have to tell people that this is what I'm doing. You must have to come out from your shell, let people know what you are doing. If you are ashamed of being a fashion designer, then you don't have any business being in this industry. But if you are not ashamed, then you should be able to sell your market. Let people know that this is what I do for a living. This is what puts food on my table. And I bet you will, by the end of this year, you will come back to this channel to say thank you. Do subscribe so that you will get to see our next videos as we keep uploading them.